Bitcoin as collateral. How to get a Bitcoin loan without selling your Bitcoin. There is a cardinal rule in wealth creation. Never, ever sell your best performing asset. You don't sell your championship racehorse, you breed it. You don't sell the goose that lays the golden eggs, you collect the eggs. Yet for decades, the financial system has forced entrepreneurs into a terrible choice. When you need capital to grow your business, to launch a new product, to hire a key team member, or to expand into a new market, what do? You either sell equity, give away ownership of your life's work, or you sell your best asset to raise cash. For entrepreneurs who have built a treasury of Bitcoin, this feels like a trap. To fund your business, you have to sell the best money you've ever owned. But what if that's a false choice? What if you could get all the capital you need to grow your business without selling a single Satoshi? What if you could use your Bitcoin not as something to be sold, but as a key to unlock the capital markets on your own terms? Today, we are talking about the most powerful financial strategy for entrepreneurs in the 21st century. This isn't about buying Bitcoin. It's about leveraging it. This is how you get a business loan without selling your Bitcoin. My name is CF Hutter, and if your business buys Bitcoin, you can call me Chauncey. I help entrepreneurs build exponential wealth safely and securely using Bitcoin. In our previous videos, we established the core strategy. Convert your weak inflationary fiat profits into a strong deflationary asset, Bitcoin. You build your digital fortress. Most people think the strategy ends there. You hold it forever, that's the savings plan. But that's only half the story. The most sophisticated entrepreneurs and corporations are now using their Bitcoin as pristine capital. They're turning their savings into a productive asset. Let's break down exactly how this works, why it's superior to traditional loans, and how you can use it. First, the mechanism. How does a Bitcoin-backed loan work? It's actually quite simple. You have to build a position in Bitcoin. Let's say you have $500,000 worth of Bitcoin on your company's balance sheet. You need $100,000 for capital expense. Instead of selling $100,000 worth of Bitcoin and triggering a taxable event, you approach a specialized lender. You pledge a portion of your Bitcoin, let's say $200,000 worth, as collateral. The lender gives you $100,000 in cash, that's dollars, and you hold your Bitcoin in a secure multi-sig wallet. You now have the cash to invest in your business. You pay a simple interest rate on the loan, just like any other financing. Once you pay it back, the $100,000 plus interest, the lender releases your Bitcoin and you get it right back into your treasury. The result? You got the cash you needed, you never sold your core asset, and your entire Bitcoin position continued to appreciate while you were growing your business. You maintained your full exposure to the upside. Second, the strategic advantage. Why is this better than a bank loan? This is where the game changes. When you go to a traditional bank for a business loan, what do? They scrutinize your cash flow, they analyze your credit score, they demand a personal guarantee, they drown you in paperwork. The entire process is slow, invasive. It's based on the bank's subjective opinion of your business. They are judging you. A Bitcoin-backed loan is different. The loan is not just based on your credit history or your business's cash flow. It's based on the mathematical certainty of the collateral you post, Bitcoin. The process is incredibly fast, sometimes taking only hours, minutes, not months. There are no invasive credit checks. There's no subjective committees judging your life's work. The loan is based on the quality of the asset, and Bitcoin is the highest quality, most liquid collateral in human history. This gives you, the entrepreneur, speed, flexibility, and dignity. You are not begging a banker for money. You are using your own pristine asset to command the liquidity you need when you need it. It puts you in the position of power. Third, the financial benefit. The non-taxable event. This is a critical point that your CPA needs to understand. When you sell an appreciated asset, whether it's stock or a piece of real estate or Bitcoin, you create a taxable event. You have to pay capital gains tax on that profit. But when you take out a loan, it is not a taxable event. By borrowing against the Bitcoin instead of selling it, you can defer capital gains taxes, potentially for years, even decades. This allows your core asset to continue compounding untouched by taxes, all in the background. It is the single most effective way to access the value of your appreciated assets without incurring a massive tax bill. It's a strategy the ultra wealthy have used for generations with art and with real estate. Now, for the first time, entrepreneurs can do it with the perfectly liquid digital asset, Bitcoin. This is the next level of financial architecture. This is how you turn your treasury from a simple savings account into a Swiss Army knife. It's your savings. It's your insurance policy. And now it's your private credit facility. It gives you an unfair advantage over your competitors who will still be stuck in the old world of fiat finance. They have to sell their best assets to beg for loans. You can harness the power of your own balance sheet to move faster and with more flexibility than you ever could. This is what it means to operate on a Bitcoin standard. Executing this strategy requires the right knowledge and the right partners. In our free Bitcoin Entrepreneur Network community, we discuss the specifics of Bitcoin-backed lending. I cover how to evaluate lenders, what to look for in our loan terms, and how to manage the risk like volatility, all that stuff. This is an advanced strategy, and you need the right playbook. So click the link in the description below and join us. And subscribe to the channel, because in our next video, we're going to explore a completely different side of Bitcoin. How adopting a proof of work ethic can become your secret weapon for attracting and retaining A-player talent. You'll be surprised at the connection. And of course, never forget, it's Bitcoin time.